My name is Scott. My street name is Tat, obviously with all the tats. 25-year-old son overdosed on heroin and died. You can't even imagine burying one of your children. Then you go to my daughter's situation where she's shooting heroin, the baby daddy's shooting heroin, and is sleeping with my grandson in the bed. So, baby daddy in a drug-induced stupor one night sleeping, rolled over and slept on my grandson. They figured 5 hours he was on top of this kid. So the baby daddy out of guilt couldn't handle it and all. He walked out on the highway, got hit by 2 cars in a truck. So now my daughter's without her son, without the baby daddy, and they ended up finding her in a hotel room littered with heroin and drug and paraphernalia and all this kind of stuff, and she's dead. She overdosed and she's dead. So I've lost 3 of my babies due to this drug, this heroin. 3 of my babies that I'll never be able to call up and say, yo, happy birthday, or how's your day going, or put that damn needle down. You know, I don't even get that anymore.
His own testimony of all the loss and the pain that he's going through, and yet he's still holding on to God. He's still holding on to Christ, still professing Christ as his Lord and Savior.
I've been in severe chronic pain for over 20 years now. They can't do anything about it. I've had my knees replaced. They failed. I've had my shoulder replaced. That failed. Blood pressure's through the roof. I had blood clots in my lungs and my legs. I'm dealing with spinal cord issues. L2 and 3 are crushing my spine, and it's called stenosis. I've had 8 heart attacks. I've survived 8 heart attacks.
Like, just the fact that he's sane and upright, that's a true testament to Jesus, because that is just the epitome of a walking miracle.
The truck that I have is so upside down financially because I built an addition on the back of my wife's house, and I refinanced my truck in order to have the money to do that. 4 days before Christmas, she found out her son moved out, and she just turned and looked at me and said, you gotta go. She still has her addition. I still have the bill to pay for that addition. So now I'm 61 years old. I'm almost living in my camper with no place really to plan it, but I can't possibly imagine going through this without Jesus. And there's so many times in my life looking back, that I can see that I can see God had his hand in this. And I actually realized what God gave me to do, and that's to help the addiction world recover. So I'm forced to somehow get money and survive and do it in this broken body that's not only physically broken, mentally broken, because of burying all my children like that. And it takes so much out of you. What I'm trying to do is get back on my feet. I'm drowning here, you know, in debt and things like that. But those bills are still there. And it's killing me, it's drowning me. What I want to do too is give back to the Christian community that is involved in helping the addict to recover. You can't do something like this half shot, you know, you gotta fully commit to it, which I am, but to get out of debt. When I can, starting a ministry, speaking engagements, and to help, you know, to tell my story, my testimony, hopefully maybe to help somebody not lose their children. I just want to spread the word, be a big part of cleaning up the drug problem that we have. If I can help one person, then everything I've been through is not for nothing.
At one time or another in our lives, we are in a situation where we need help, and they need the help of the family of God around him.
I know that every dollar that comes into him is going to go to a good person for a good cause, and he's not going to waste it on stupid, lavish things. He's going to make sure that this is the part that's going to blow your mind. He's going to make sure that someone else benefits from whatever he gets. He's going to make sure and make it his mission to make sure that someone else benefits for everything that he gets.
The guy is not an alcoholic. He's not a drug addict. He's not a gambler. He's not at the casino on Street Road. He's not blowing his money on online gambling. You know, what he does make, I mean, he does make good with what he has, but it's not enough.
He helps out. That's what he does. And it's his time to be helped out for a change. Help us to help him to help others.